What's up, y'all? Back again with another video. Today we are working on the green car, or Project Track Rat as I've been calling this series. This is kind of a little update. I'm going to show you the wheels and tires that I'm putting on, give you a little rundown on why I'm doing that. I may do a separate video on the steering wheel and quick release hub that I'm doing, just so if I need to get a little more in depth with that, and like where you need to hook up for the horn and all that, then this video doesn't turn into a 20-minute long rambling. So right now this is just going to be a quick little video. I just wanted to show off the new wheels I'm putting on. I already here's the back wheels. I already got the front ones on the car, so I'm going to get ready to put these on now. I got the center caps in the car. They are 15 by I think 6.5. They are Konig heliums, and I am running a 195/55R15. Now this car originally had 13s on it. These are actually a slightly larger rolling diameter than the 13s, and the reason for that is this car has the engine and transmission out of a 97 Civic in it, and as it sits right now with that transmission and the original 13-inch wheels and tires, the speedometer is a little off. It's like when it says you're doing 70, you're actually doing closer to 65. So the thought process was, if I get the right rolling diameter for a 97 Civic, like if I match the tire size to a 97 Civic as far as the rolling diameter goes, then hopefully that should correct the speedometer a bit, for one. And for two, the other benefit to that is I own a 98 Civic, and that means if I ever have to, I can put these wheels and tires on that car, and the speedometer on that car, if I did that, should be relatively accurate. So, kind of a win-win. Hopefully it should correct the speedometer on this car and lower the RPMs that it runs when I'm on the highway, and it'll allow me to run it on my red Civic if I ever need to. The tires that I'm running are Riken Raptor VRs. I had never actually heard of these tires before, but they had some pretty good reviews on Tire Rack, and they were relatively cheap. And I was not looking for an all-out race tire. For right now, I just wanted something that was going to be a good daily driver tire, not too loud, handle pretty decent. I already have bigger wheels, and the tires are wider than the original tires, so that should already improve the handling a bit right there. So I didn't want to go crazy overboard with some super serious, summer compound. So, like I said, they had a lot of really good reviews, and they were relatively cheap. I think they were like $67 a tire. So, I'm going to go back here and get these rear tires mounted up, and I'll catch up with you when I'm done, give you a look at what it looks like. I also forgot to mention that on top of the new wheels, I got black lug nuts, and these particular black lug nuts are official Honda, I guess Honda accessory lug nuts. They're from Honda, and they're all black, and they're made for this thread pitch and car. I don't know how durable they are or how long they're going to last, but I thought they offset the bronze nicely, so I wanted to show you that before I completely forgot about it. Alrighty, so there you have it. Got the new Konig heliums on there with the black lug nuts and the chrome Konig center caps. Well, not chrome, I guess polished or whatever, but there's another shot from the other side. I like the way they look. They definitely accentuate the need to lower the car. That is one of my next big purchases that I hope to make for this car sometime, hopefully in the next year. Some coilovers so we can lower this, get it riding at a slightly better height, handle a little bit better. I do like the way it fills out the fenders a hell of a lot more than the original wheels and tires did. Just it's definitely not hella flush or anything crazy, but I do like the way they fill everything out a little bit nicer. There's not as much gap between the edge of the body and the wheel. They fill up the wheel arches a little nicer, especially once I get it lowered a little bit. I'm not going to slam this thing because I intend for it to be functional, and I do eventually want to take it to the track at some point. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. Like I said, it wasn't a real long video. I just wanted to show you my new wheels and tires and kind of why I chose what I chose. I chose these particular wheels because they look good. They were a relatively cheap price. They were from a pretty well-known brand that, as far as I know, has a decent reputation. So, you know, they kind of checked all the right boxes. They weren't too expensive. They weren't, you know, but they weren't so cheap that I was a little hesitant to purchase them. You know, so it's just kind of the right combination all the way around. The bronze looked good with the green. I do eventually plan to repaint this, but I'm going to stay somewhere as close to this color spectrum as I can. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys an update. Hope you liked what you saw. I made a separate video talking about the hub-centric rings, kind of giving a little bit more information about that. Check that out. If it's not already up, it will be shortly after this video, because I'm going to edit them right about the same time. Like and subscribe if you want to follow my progress on this car. I'm doing a steering wheel as well, you know, quick release, the whole 9 yards. I'll have a video up going over, not a step-by-step, but kind of going over some of the more intricate processes of that took a little more research on my part. So kind of a brief overview of that process. If you want to keep up, you know, subscribe and watch out for that sometime in the next couple weeks or whatever when I get a chance to. So thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one.